house.
Today, I'm gonna show you a genius locating tool, and it's not this indicator right here. I've never seen anything like this before. I've never used anything like this before. And they're not paying us to make this video. They're not a partner. I just thought this device was so next level, I had to show you guys in this video. So, you'll notice we have 8 different stations in here, right?
Yes.
And each one of these stations' tools has a base plate. This base plate is what we can mount these different ID stations on, OD stations on, whatever. Well, you want to be able to take tools and go from station to station without relocating stuff. It would be a huge pain if you had to throw this on here and then re-indicate everything in. So we're going to center our base block so it'll make it a lot easier when we change tools. And now I have to rip it out, just for you guys, and realign it. If you watched my last video, you might have noticed I learned the value of these things pretty quickly. So, even when you're not machining, they can do you a world of favors. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna take out is our base plate. This is the part we're gonna be aligning, and this is the part that's the same on every single station. So let's rip this thing out. So this is our base right here. Now, all of our static tools in our machine currently are built off one of these plates. So if you come in here real quick, I can show you how this is gonna work, right? We're gonna actually attach this thing right here. We're gonna throw our alignment jig on the base plate. We're gonna tighten it down, and then we're gonna use this sensor to locate this in Y. So let's do that. All right. First things first, before we throw our base plate in, let's make sure it's nice and clean. Get these alignment screws up.
We're gonna demo the floor. You can't be like, are you still recording?
You're good, tear it up. Don't worry about us. Oh, they're destroying that floor in there. They're putting in a shower because I keep getting covered in oil because I'm stupid. So Titan's having them build a shower. I'm kidding. It's not because I'm stupid. It's because we need a shower for our gym. All right, now that we've got our base plate clean and the inside of our machine clean, let's throw this thing back in there and start aligning it. So for the alignment part of this process, I'm only gonna put the outside 6 screws in this holder. I don't wanna put all 11 in there because, well, it'll be a lot harder to move this thing around. So you don't wanna tighten these too tight. Each screw, you're gonna wanna put very minimal finger torque on it. Just snug them up and get them to barely hold the holder in place. That way it can still slide along the Y-axis. So now that we've got our base plate in, let's throw our alignment fixture in there and get to aligning this thing.
Now, if you guys really enjoy what we're doing, you can become a member by hitting the join button down below. And this is going to give you access to exclusive content like this.
This is me before I eat the 1-chip challenge.
Don't touch your face.
Yeah!
Oh, that was the girl. You're right. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Is this how you pick up chicks?
You'll get cool badges by your name, and you'll be able to join our Discord server where you can chat with me and the guys.
Now that we've got everything in there, let's index around to station 1. It's probably hard for you to see, but right here, this is station 2. Every single station is numbered. And up here, you can see I brought station 1 up into position to be located. It's extremely important to use the same spindle for every single station as you go around. That way, this is as accurate as possible. All right, so I'll go into handle, Z. Now starting over there, that's position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna do Z5. We're gonna bring it out just a little bit. Okay, now we can install this thing. So this is the ring that holds our sensor. This tiny little screw right here is what holds it in place. Now I know for some of you out there, when you get a 1.5 millimeter Allen wrench in your hand, you think this is your moment to prove to everyone how strong you are. And I assure you, you don't have to reef on this. Just a little bit of pressure and it'll stay in place. So let's put it in. So next we're gonna put our digital readout somewhere that's convenient to read. Now this bad boy's magnetic, so as long as the part of the machine you're putting it next to is steel, it'll stick right on there. Check it out, it's like magic. Boom. Acting like a magnet is that impressive. I kind of feel like an idiot right now. Yeah, don't use that. Don't use that. That's embarrassing. Sorry, Mom. So next we'll plug it in. We have a power cord. I'm pretty sure every single person watching this knows how to use this device right here. It's pretty simple. It's alive! And finally is the magnetic sensor. Same thing, little set screw holds this thing in place. Very gently tighten this down when we put it in. There you go, now it's right. This goes in the little hole right here, and you snug down the sensor. Now that we've got the Mowidec installed in our machine, I'm gonna jog down my alignment plate and just eyeball it and get it as close as I can. This doesn't have to be perfect. You're gonna see really quickly here why it's so easy to align this in. So let's bring it down. So the last thing to go in our machine is our alignment pin. Pretty simple concept here, it's just a pin. We're gonna slide it into the hole. Jog Z out and get over the pin. So here is where you wanna be extra careful. Okay, now we are over our alignment pin. So to bring this in, I'm gonna use 3 points. I'm gonna use Y positive, Y negative, and X. I don't have to go completely around it. As long as I get it perfectly indicated on 3 points, this will be centered. So here's a neat little trick to get this sensor exactly 200 microns away from the pin. I'm gonna break loose the sensor and drop it to the pin, and then reset it. Then I back it up till I see positive 0.2. And then I'll know I'm exactly 200 microns away from the pin. Now at this point, we're gonna be at the most accurate point possible to get this thing centered. It's a simple little trick and it works pretty much every single time. Now that I know I'm in position, I'm gonna reset this again and we're gonna really fine tune this alignment fixture in. Reset again. So now let's see where we're at Y positive. We are at negative 10 microns. We are at positive 20 in X and plus 25 microns Y negative. So yeah, just right now, just from looking at this, I am within 25 microns of being on center on this. And we're gonna go all the way down to 0. We're gonna probably get this within 1 to 2 microns. Hopefully, I shouldn't set myself up for that because that's really accurate and I guarantee you, for some weird reason, yeah. Dude, I ate 2 bison patties for lunch and I'm still hungry. I'm always hungry. So I'm trying to center this in Y, okay? And I'm seeing right now that at Y positive, it's at negative 10 microns, meaning it's closer to the pin. And at Y negative, I'm at plus 25 microns, which means it's further away from the pin. So I need to move it closer down, okay? The number I need to move it down on this digital readout is gonna be the difference between those 2 positions. So if I'm at minus 10 microns here and plus 25 microns here, the difference is 17 microns, 17 and a half. So that means I need to move it down 17 and a half microns to get roughly on center. So there's 2 set screws on each side of this holder. And that's how I'm gonna bring it up and down right now. Again, I'm not gonna use the axes. I don't wanna do that. I wanna get each and every one of these in the right position so I can interchange my holders. So now I'm gonna move this with the screws. Okay, so now I wanna go a little bit back, just a few microns. So we're at 16. Okay, so I made my adjustment. I moved about 16 microns total. I was shooting for 17. Not too worried about that. Being off of microns, fine in all reality. I'm gonna zero out my digital readout and we're gonna see how good that adjustment really was. Okay, so now we are at 0 on the top. That's X. I don't really care about X yet. And we are at -1 on the bottom. So we're within 1 micron of being on center in Y. Now, if you want to make this really impressive, let's go into X and let's move it and make it exact just for everyone watching. Yeah. So now I'm spinning it around and I'm seeing 1, 2 microns, 1. That's pretty much all that's required to align these things. It may seem like a lot, but you gotta realize once you do this, all your holders are in the same position. Now you can start swapping stuff around without doing any of this stuff. And you could probably say using an indicator would be easier, but I don't believe that's true. This is very nifty, very easy to see inside this machine what your reading is on this digital readout. I prefer this over an indicator by a huge margin. So now that I've got this holder trammed in, I'm gonna wanna go through and snug up all my screws and make sure on the digital readout I don't see it move. If I see it move, I'm gonna wanna tweak it in a little bit more before I pull out the whole alignment fixture. So let's hope it doesn't move. A little bit of pressure on there. Look at that. That's 2 screws tightened and it hasn't budged. God, I love precision stuff. All right, snugging that up. So let's reset it and see what we did. All right, so now that we've got it back in there, let's spin it around. We're at Y positive, we are at 0. If we go down to Y negative, we are at -1. Awesome. So yeah, that means that our holder now is in position in this machine within 1 micron on center. And I'm sure some people might say that that's necessary on some tools, but in reality, like 99.99% of tools, or if they're off center a micron or 2, that's fine. The vast majority of tools will work absolutely fine under these conditions. So I'm gonna call this good. I'm gonna pull this out and we're gonna throw some tools in there. Make the like NASCAR pit crew sounds when I'm unscrewing it and fast forward my thing, just and then like I have the holder out. Can you make me look that cool? All right. So first thing I'm gonna take out is the sensor. Take this bad boy off. I'm gonna send Z back. Like I said earlier, guys, this thing takes a bunch of screws, 11 in total, so let's throw in the last 5 and completely lock it down. All right, so let's throw our tool back in. All right, so that is it for our video today, guys. I kept it So that's it for our video today, guys. I kept it super short, super simple for you. I just wanted to show you this Mowidec system. I thought it was awesome when I saw it. Really had to show you guys. If you haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe, and don't be stupid, ring that notifications bell. See ya.